The White House is now weighing in on hemp products while Texas's highest civil court clears the way for a ban on delta-8.
The Trump administration's new 2026 National Drug Control Strategy includes language on hemp and cannabis-derived products as federal and state leaders try to tighten oversight of consumable THC items sold outside the medical marijuana system. Here in Texas, the state Supreme Court ruled last week that regulators can outlaw delta-8, a popular hemp-derived form of THC, upholding the state's authority to treat it like an illegal drug. That ruling comes after Lubbock County leaders blamed high-potency THC products for a growing mental health crisis. Hemp shop owners told KCBD earlier this spring that changing rules were hurting their bottom line. New federal restrictions are slated to go into effect in November.